Hello my crafty friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing with the Simple Stories Happy Haunting 12 by 12 collection. I believe this was probably from a Simple Stories warehouse box. It came with, this particular collection comes with a 12 by 12 sticker sheet. It also came with the chipboard elements and some die cuts. So you'll see me playing with some of those today. The inspiration for today's layout came from my Ride or Die Pinterest. And it actually is a layout share on the Scrapbook Generation blog from Debbie Sanders. So all kudos to Debbie Sanders. Thank you for the ideas and inspiration, obviously. So obviously she had different papers. She wasn't working with this collection, but here you see the supplies, right, that I have decided to bring in to create this layout. So I have 2 pieces of gray basil cardstock. I have these are I have 2 strips of the B-sides of a 3x4 cut apart sheet. And then these smaller strips are a 1/2 inch from a paper called The Witching Hour. And you'll see me also have an additional some cuts of paper, 2 at 2 inch and 1 at 1 inch of the same paper. They're just the strips of the 2x2 B side. So what you see there, this particular collection is Halloween, right? It's a Halloween collection, but these photos are not Halloween. They're really about a story about our annual trip to the pumpkin patch. And for one, I will say that every once in a while, what the heck is on my shirt? Um, every once in a while, I will go back through my stepdaughter's albums and I will just thumb through them, particularly when I'm putting away layouts and things like that. And I will just kind of do inventory. I do have a way, but I'm not really great at keeping up with what photos I've scrapped. I kind of go by years. And I was doing one of those, I think, kind of check-ins. And I found that there was this whole section of our annual trip from back in 2006, believe it or not, that was completely missing. So I went ahead and I went right back to this time period in my photos, and I was able to print them. Now, I could have probably fit more photos on here, because we used to take a lot of photos at the pumpkin patch, because you'll see that those things in the photos they're really wood cut aparts, and then they reuse them every year, and it's just a fun thing for the kids to go and get behind, and then they stick their faces through it. It's a lot of fun. We've been doing it. We don't do it anymore, but we used to do it all the time when they were little and growing up. But anyway, so this is not per se a Halloween layout, but so many of the colors, because you'll see they're they're very versatile for a fall layout as well. So don't always just count out the Halloween collections, because the B-sides might surprise you. I fell in love with that polka dot that you see at the top. I know you could probably see it better. It's really fine on the editing screen that I'm using, but I love that polka dot, and I love how it just helps my I think my photos just pop a little bit more. So it's the reason why I chose them. Uh, Debbie Sanders, who created the original layout, was did not do anything related to fall or Halloween. I was just kind of more. I knew the photos because I pre-print my photos for the most part ahead of any kind of project, and I kind of just wanted to showcase the photos. I knew I wanted to do that, so and I knew the orientation of the photos, separated them that way. And so you see here the layout coming back together. So I did go ahead and fishtail. What am I doing? I think the layout just keeps moving on me. Either that or it's too far away and I couldn't get it. My little short arms couldn't reach the top there. So I have fishtailed that top section with my hexagon punch. It's my way of just, again, using my tools, and it kind of makes them less wonky if I'm not having to eye them, and just use that tool to my advantage, right? So that is one thing I'm doing this year. I am trying to continue from last year to continue to use my tools that I have in my stash. I don't have a lot of punches, I don't think. I don't have a lot of metal dies, but what I have, I think they're pretty versatile. So here I'm going to go and adhere this longer strip. This is the 3-inch strip of this paper. And it was the 3x4. And then again, the polka dot to bring that same element down. Debbie had kind of something very similar. I'm following her inspiration pretty closely here. Just because I love the way that her layout tied in together. And I'm not a T-square continual user, but I don't use it on all of my layouts. But, I have to call one of my YouTubers that I've been watching a lot. This is an ode to Dorothy Guided, who is, her name escapes me now. Scrapping Quebec, something Quebec. Oh, it's gonna bother me now, and I have to look it up. Let me see. Oh, but Dorothy, you inspire me all the time. I want you to say for all this time that I have not been able, for whatever reason, to post on a regular basis. I can honestly say that you and lots of other ladies that I will call out during my layouts here, as I'm now back in it. I will be calling somebody out. I should do that every somebody new in every in every voiceover, right? I think I should do that. Oh, why am I scrolling through this and I can't find one? Here. So here I'm continuing to embellish. Let's get back as I'm flipping through. I think I can do two things at once. I'm dipping into the chipboard elements, and you'll see that I have pulled out that pumpkin. I have pulled out a 3x4 card. Some other elements that you'll see, those are the smaller bathroom trays from Target. I have gone ahead and put that pumpkin. The title of the layout is The Boo Crew. I loved it. I was like, oh, that's going on my layout. So here I'm just trying to decide what embellishments to bring, whether I want to use a chipboard or whether I want to use the sticker sheets. So just making some selections here. And let's see. So yeah, I could have probably sped this up a little bit more, but it is what it is. Scrapbooking Quebec, Dorothy Guinan, You have been Scrapping Quebec. Listen, go and check out her videos. Dorothy uses her T-square ruler all the time, so I'm trying to channel, trying to channel Dorothy and using my tools. She is wonderful at using her tools. She's been, like I said, such an inspiration. Watch her videos. They're amazing. They're amazing. I love, love, love her channel and her content. Okay, so more. I really like that pop of floral because there's floral on the opposite page. So that's some chipboard. That's one thing that you guys, I struggle is the chipboard. So now everything is adhered, I believe. All of the flat and even some of the raised elements um, are adhered. The journaling is done. And now I'm just putting in some finishing touches here with some enamel dots. Um, these are my color bins that you see on the side there. So I picked out, if you look closely at the colors in the collection, this Halloween one has some pink in it. I know it's like off the beaten path, but it kind of works, because obviously they're little girls in the photos, and yeah. So I put 3 of those in each cluster, and that pretty much finishes out the layout. And there you go. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you will come back. And please like and subscribe. Bye, friends.